everyone. Welcome to another live stream here in Da Nang, Vietnam. Today I'm across the Dragon Bridge on the other side of the Han River. Today's date is Saturday, April 27, 2024. The time is 6:20 p.m. Temperature is 86 Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius. Always a challenge to cross the street in Vietnam, regardless if there's a traffic light or not. Yikes, you gotta go here and then turn left. All right, successfully crossed the street. I think what I'll do in this live stream is I'll explore Da Nang City for a little bit, and then maybe I could walk back over the Dragon Bridge. Doesn't take too long to walk the bridge, maybe about 10-15 minutes or so. This is actually my first time working on this side of the Han River. I heard it's pretty lively and it has more of a local atmosphere with more shops and stores. It's HSBC. Gong Cha is a bubble tea shop. And we've got pizza of all things here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Las Vegas Strip with all these bright lights. Although certainly a lot less in scale. It's the first McDonald's I've seen in Vietnam, in Da Nang rather. I've seen several. Pho Mai Barbecue, 42,000 dong. Simeon says, that's a big Gong Cha. The Gong Cha in my city doesn't have any seating area. Yeah, usually a lot of the tea shops, they don't have places to sit because if you think about it, people just order the tea and go. This is a hot pot restaurant. 239,000 dong for a person. For seafood also, that's amazing. This side of the Han River is completely different from the quiet side where the beach is. Sebastian asked if I've tried McDonald's in Vietnam. Not yet. Haven't really had a craving to eat McDonald's in Vietnam, but I know a lot of people go there. Will be kind of cool to try it sometime. But there's so much good food here. I kind of figure it's just another McDonald's. But then again, there are menu items that aren't available in other places. $35,000 for a noodle dish. Wow. It looks amazing. I think I have to come to this side of the bridge for dinner one of these nights. I already ate. Johnny Z says, why waste a meal there? Well, you'll be surprised. There are some good menu items in McDonald's, especially in different countries than what you're used to. Thailand was a big miss though. I had the Kra Krapao Khao Krapao chicken there, and it was really bad. But Taiwan's Prosperity Burger, that was actually decent. The Beer Hub. The slogan is, wish you were beer. I'm really enjoying Da Nang. There's a lot to do here and see. The way Da Nang is set up too, it also kind of reminds me of Miami and Miami Beach. Where you have the causeways separating the two cities. And here in Da Nang, it's the bridges, the Dragon Bridge being one of them. Yeah, Johnny, tons more scooters and motorcycles. Cars. Also, this is what happens in Vietnam, folks. You have a lot of issues with insects. They get attracted to the light and they just swarm all over the place. Wow, they're even flying over here. And I feel them like coming onto my hair and stuff. But this isn't the first time I've witnessed something like this. I was inside a shop, and by the time I was finished, you had all these flying bugs. This lizard's enjoying them though. Look, it's like snatch, snatch, snatch. Yummy, yummy, yummy. But look at this. Have you seen anything like this, folks? These are like winged ants or maybe termites. They're like landing all over me now. Benno says, not a nice subject, but had any issues with bugs in your hotels and Airbnbs? I've had a few issues with mosquitoes, but I think that was really the hotel staff leaving the door open too much. And I did see one cockroach throughout my stay, but considering I hadn't had too many issues with insects or bugs on my stay here. Let's see where I'll be able to cross the street to go up there. Gonna have to take the long way. Plenty of durian for sale. I think I'm going for it now. All right. Another street to cross. Zen Pyro says it looks like Bike Week in Daytona Beach. Hey, I was there during bike week, or no, I think it was like the week before bike week, and there were a lot of bikes there too. I've gotten so accustomed to crossing the street in Vietnam now. A lot of it does have to do with entrusting other drivers to do the right thing though. Look at all these bugs, my gosh. It's one thing I've noticed about Vietnam, issues with insects. But I don't really think these bite at all. Raider for Life says, why do I never see bugs when I look at other videos from Vietnam? It might just be the season or the timing. These bugs might appear like right before the rainy season, or they might like hatch at the same time with their eggs. These streets here in Da Nang City on this side of the river kind of reminds me of Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City in places. He just says live from Da Nang, it's Action Kid daring across the streets. Yep, still Vietnam. And he says, I remember a lot of nice coffee shops in Da Nang. Hope you do a walking tour of a few of them. Well, I'm not really sure where exactly they are. If I do encounter them on my walks, it's usually by chance. But I have noticed a lot of great restaurants and cafes all around. Let me examine myself. You got bugs in my hair or? on my clothing. I don't know, I'm feeling like there's stuff on me. What about my backpack? I just took one out of my hair. Are these two wild dogs? They're just eating whatever's on the ground. Banh mi. No banh mi for me. I ate. Thank you. Look at this. These bugs are all over this showroom here in the furniture store. Over here. They seem to be attracted to these lights. Even over here, you'll see them. Man. One of them just landed on my hand. They're like flying ants. There was a bug on my neck that I just got rid of. Yeah, Johnny, it would help to have eye protection with the bugs. You don't really see any bugs here besides just one around the white light. It's kind of interesting, there's not as many bugs down here. Vending Plaza. Kind of looks like a shopping mall. These dogs look so tired. I know this Chokon or Kon market is pretty large. There's like so many different vendors in there. Similar to the Ben 10 market a little bit. Thank you, Andreas Bobson, for €1. Appreciate it, Andreas. Thank you so much. At this time of day, it's not going to be open. But I'd love to see it during the day. Maybe make a video in there as well. Ooh, wrong side. Got water guns for sale, balloons, beach balls. All very good for Da Nang. Even though the market itself is not open, there's still several vendors outside. Wait, what about here? Seems like there's still a lot of activity in here. Look at that, mangosteen, mango, dragon fruit. I think this is called rambutan. Oh, they're called plume moths, saying Peter Bradfield. Hopefully they don't cause any harm. Got shallots. It's incredible to see all this. At this time of night too, like 7, 8 o'clock at night. There's a food court in there. Kind of feels like it's half open and half not. I think I'm gonna go back where I came from because I don't really want to get lost in this market. I already am, kind of. This is an amazing place. You can get a lot of local foods here. But it's not air conditioned, that's for sure. I wish my Vietnamese level was fluent and I can understand like all these signs and tell you what they mean. But even my second strongest language, Mandarin Chinese, I can't even tell you a lot of what's on the menu. Maybe I should give up YouTube and spend all the hours that I spend doing this content into learning languages and then come back in like 5 years. You'll be, you're gonna be impressed when I come back in 5 years. You're gonna be, wow, AK, you know Vietnamese, you know Chinese, you know Spanish, you know Russian. And then I'm sure by that time you're all going to forget about me. Who's this action kid guy again? He abandoned us 5 years ago to learn languages. Well, that was a really cool experience inside the Cho market. You know what I've also noticed being in Vietnam so long? They have a certain way of doing the fonts on their storefronts and menu items. It kind of looks like the same font to me, like it's very bold and in your face a lot. I don't know if that's like the universal format of the stores here or the menu items, but it is rather interesting. Maybe the sign makers all use that same font and they like supply it to all these restaurants. Like here, this is like the typical font that you'll see on a Vietnamese storefront. Laura couldn't imagine trying to drive a bus there. It'll be pretty challenging. I actually felt very concerned for the tour bus driver when I was in Ho Chi Minh City. Especially on that street that was running next to the Saigon River. Robert Miller says, in the Asian region, as you travel, are there any similarities in the language? Yes, I've noticed similarities in the languages for sure. I've really experienced it as I've learned Vietnamese or learning Vietnamese. Some of the words, they're very similar to Cantonese or almost the same. How is the safety there compared to Taiwan? I felt that Taiwan was a lot safer than Vietnam when it comes to traffic. There's a lot more traffic lights and pedestrian crossings. In terms of overall crime, Taiwan was safer than Vietnam. Haven't experienced or seen really any violent crime, but there's a lot of well, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's some crimes of opportunity here in Vietnam. I see people locking up their motorbikes. They do incorrect change, or they'll overcharge you for a service. That's what I've experienced. Interesting Viettel store. Yeah, subsystem 101, petty crime. It's a lot more prevalent here in Vietnam. I didn't really experience that at all when I went to Taiwan. Oh, I see, David, those are plume moths. I had no idea what they were. Laura says I have things to do but can't stop watching. You can always come back to it later. Although sometimes with me, I feel like I have a lot of catching up to do on many of my subscriptions. Wow, what is this place? The Power Coffee. This has to be one of the most extravagant coffee stores I've ever seen. Let's see what this vending machine is selling. Tropicana Twister, 10,000. Some other juice for 10,000. Winter melon, 10,000. Everything's 10,000 except for the water. Let's try this winter melon tea. Do I have a 10,000 bill? You know what the problem is? I don't think it's gonna give change. This coin slot is useless because Vietnam doesn't use coins. Do I even have a 10,000 bill? No, I don't want to risk putting in a higher denomination bill and not getting change back. It seems kind of sketch to me. What I'll actually do is use the water bottle in my camera bag instead. Always travel with a water bottle in Vietnam and Thailand because it's hot here. I don't know, I don't want to trust that vending machine. The lowest bill I have is 5,000 and two 2,000 banknotes. That's 9,000. That's not enough to get a drink. I have a 20,000, but I don't know if it's gonna give me back 10,000 and change. Dream machine, that's the concern. Carrying water in your tech bag, but it's a risk. You better make sure it's sealed well. Here's another machine. You know what I could do though? This is kind of interesting. Maybe I can make an Action Kid extra video on this with all of you live. Because I'm curious too. If I put in a 20,000 note, if I'll get change back. All right, this is gonna be for science here. Okay. Because I don't know, this is good to know for future travelers to Vietnam. If I lose money, it's not gonna be that much. You get to see how I record my Action Kid extra videos as well. What's up, everyone? I'm here in Vietnam. I'm going to get a drink from this vending machine. But what concerns me is I'm not sure if I'm going to get change back or not. You can see here we have many products in the machine, like water, which costs 5,000 Vietnamese dong, and the rest of the drinks besides the water are 10,000. I'd like to get one of these winter melon drinks on the bottom row, but the issue is I don't have enough change to pay for the 10,000. I have a 5,000 note and two 2,000s. So I'm stuck, but I do have a 20,000 banknote. I think this coin slot here is useless because Vietnam doesn't really use coins. They used coins a long time ago, but not today. But let's see what happens if I put in a 20,000 note and if I get change back. Will I get old coins back? This is going to be fun. Let's see. Please choose the item. This is interesting. Why isn't this in Vietnamese? They should have this in Vietnamese, not English. All right, 60. Balance 0. Okay. Well, maybe I get 2 drinks. I don't know. Insert cash. Balance is 20,000. Oh. Where did the drink go? Oh, here it is. All right. Choose the item. Oh, no. Can I hit cancel while I get my money back? All right, so you're kind of forced to get 2 drinks now. All right, I'll get, let's see. I'll get, Rev, whatever this is. This looks like an energy drink. 36. All right, there's your answer, folks. Outdated Vietnam vending machine where they do not have a slot to give change back. If you put in a larger banknote than what the drink costs, you're kind of forced to buy 2 drinks, which isn't a bad thing. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. At least I'll be super hydrated now, and I have still a bottle of water there. All right, so who wants a drink? I've got 3 here. I want to finish one, so at least I'm not carrying such a heavy load. Okay. Woo! I'm in drink heaven now. All right. Aquafina, which is what I had. This one is Revive Chen Mui. I know there's an energy drink. You see B3, B12, kind of like Gatorade or Powerade of Vietnam. Or I've seen in Taiwan and even Thailand, they had Pocari Sweat, which is another one. Or Fin was another energy drink. And this one's Wonder Farm Winter Melon. All in English. Relieving heat. I want to drink this because this seems to be like the lightest. All right. Refreshing. I'm just gonna down this winter melon. I'm gonna save the water and the energy drink. I'll just stuff it in my backpack. But this, I don't want to carry so much liquid. It's gonna be heavy. This winter melon is like the best flavor, I'm telling you. Maybe I should have gotten 2 of these. All right. Ugh. Since I don't want to litter, I'm just going to put this in here. Yeah, inflation did outdate the machine. They have a coin slot in a country that doesn't even use coins anymore, where 1,000 dong is 4 cents. Can you imagine that, folks? How bad inflation was in Vietnam, where 1,000 of their currency is only 4 cents US. Just goes to show you what could happen. Can you imagine being in a future where $10,000 buys you a bottle of water? Oh, I see, SB. They started using coins not long ago for those machines. Nobody liked carrying coins. They didn't last very long. Hey, I don't really like carrying coins either. They jiggle a lot. They make noise on my videos. And they're heavy too. Alejandro says, is Vietnam very walkable? I don't like the amount of bikes I see. Not as walkable as other places that I've been, no. But so far, Da Nang has been the most walkable place I've been in Vietnam. In terms of like a city. Maybe Hong Yen Eco Park and Ocean City can be walkable, but those really aren't like the big commercial centers like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. Jared says, now we know what to expect on Action Kit Extra in advance. And now we know. You put in a 20,000 banknote, it won't give you change back. You have to buy 2 drinks. Which is not bad anyway. I'm gonna wind up ending using the drinks anyway. But I just wish I had a 10,000 note and only got 1 drink. Rhodey wants a McDonald's review. I think I will one of these days. So far, I think the cell phone service on this side of the bridge is pretty good, but I am using the same method I streamed with yesterday. I'm almost to the banks of the Han River. I'm only like a block or two away. 7 snow, so according to Google, 10,000 is less than 50 cents. That's right. And 500,000 dong, which is their highest banknote, is about $20 US. There's another market, the Han Market, Chohan. But this is also winding down, like the Cone Market that we just passed. Greg says, with all this drinking and hydration, what are the public restrooms like? You don't really see too many of them, except on the beach. Here, you kind of have to rely on like local stores and cafes and shopping malls to give you public restrooms. I'm walking here. I did not hesitate one bit crossing that street. Except I'm hearing playing copyright music. There's the Dragon Bridge in the distance. I might as well cross the Dragon Bridge again. The first time in my stream where it's buffering. Hopefully it's okay for the rest of it. I was saying I hope the buffering clears up, and this is the only part in the stream where it's like this. Granted, it's still a lot better than 2 days ago. Yeah, I think it's better now. I'm actually viewing the stream on my phone, and it seems clear to me. I really like this sidewalk here right by the Han River. It's so nice. Kind of reminds me of the other side a little bit when I recorded the Dragon Bridge show. These are such beautiful flowers. There's a pedicab trying to get me to ride with him. But I'm good. What are those skylights for? I think there might be a music concert over there. I was over there when I started this stream. They were setting like a stage up or something. Yes, Dragon Bridge is right here. I am going to walk across it on this live stream. Wonder why they have a statue here in the middle of the sidewalk. Kind of an odd placement to me. Yeah, there's like a music concert or something over there. You can start to hear it. It actually wasn't a music concert that I thought, just someone doing a cover of the Beatles. Yes, I am. I'm almost to the bridge. Getting ready for the Dragon Bridge. nice. There's an underpass for this bridge. I didn't even notice it when I started my stream. All right, we are coming up onto the bridge sidewalk. Love the lights on this bridge. And of course you have to love the design. The humps of the dragon are the actual supports and the suspension for this bridge. Look at this, the yellow is coming up now, replacing the green. And in about an hour and 15 minutes, this bridge is going to breathe fire and water. I wonder what color is next after yellow. Yeah, fun feeds. There is another side to this bridge going the other direction. And there's other bridges that cross the Han River as well. I think this one's the newest. Ooh, now we have white. Here comes blue. That is so neat. The entire bridge just changes colors consecutively. Well, you know what's the good thing? When I get over to the other side and when I get to the night market there, I won't need to buy drinks because I had plenty of them. People start lining up to see the show like half an hour before. So at 8:30, you'll start to see a lot of people lining up and waiting for the best spot. Just changed from blue to green. I could also just camp out here for the next hour. Looks like people are already sitting out for this bridge. Finally, here's the dragon head. People are already waiting up here over an hour early. You can if you're lucky or unlucky enough to be caught in the path of the water being sprayed, you're going to get soaking wet. Look at all these people here already. Woo. Wow. So many people here already. I wasn't even on the bridge when I was witnessing this yesterday. Maybe today I'll try to get on the bridge.
số điều không đâu. Lúc nào đi
There's the dragon head.
điều nào.
By the way, when the show goes on, this side, I know at least this side is closed off to traffic. So people are allowed to walk on the roadway. Vietnam folks cross the street, try to do a turn. This bus doesn't realize can't do a right turn here. Can anyone explain to me what's going on here with the traffic pattern? Who gets to go first? Who gets to go second? Who's allowed to turn? Who isn't? Because I can't figure it out. Akila says the barricade's throwing everyone off. Peter Bradfield says action here, that traffic pattern is called chaos. That's what they call a lot of the traffic in New York City and in South Florida too. Chaos. But over here there's like 20 times the amount of motorbikes than there are cars, trucks, and buses. At least the motorbikes, motorcycles, scooters can get around a lot easier. Whereas in the United States, where most of the traffic is just cars, you're stuck in traffic and you can't do anything. Akila says the traffic's getting so bad in Florida. Maybe you need to get a motorcycle and start getting around that way, like the Vietnamese. All right, now it's my turn to cross the streets. Okay, let's go. All right, folks, I think I'm gonna wrap up my live stream here. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. before the dragon show starts in about an hour. I want to record what it's like actually on the bridge and maybe even getting sprayed by the dragons too. That might be kind of funny. All right, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Take care. See you later.